It's time now for the Peter Chill Morning News for this Wednesday morning, April 8th, 2015. Good morning, you all. This Wednesday morning, April 8th, 2015. Here are your news headlines here. And our top story here at 8:31 on this Wednesday morning here is a South Carolina police officer was arrested and charged with murder Tuesday in the weekend shooting death of a motorist after a traffic stop over a faulty brake light. President Barack Obama has visited Harvard University Medical Center to discuss the impact of climate change on public health as his daughter's asthma brings home climate change debate. Fresh fighting has been reported in the southern Yemeni city of Aden between Houthi rebels and military loyal to President Abdullah Mansour Hadi. In Tampa, Florida, Connecticut's third straight NCAA Women's Basketball Championship and 10th overall was a question not pretty, but it was perfect as they defeated Notre Dame 63-53. Stance fears that deal would allow Iran to continue research and develop on more advanced reactors for weapon production and video production. Here, in Monday, in Moscow, welcomed the Greek Prime Minister Alexis Tsipras to Moscow at a time of badly strained relations between Russia and Europe as President Vladimir V. Putin on Wednesday declared that the here, Kenya's neglected northeast seats stoking Islamic resentment as a man pulls a stretcher with government money and when the student skilled when government linked to the Somalis. Al-Shabaab stormed Gracie University College on April 2nd at the Kremlin funeral park in Nairobi on April 3rd. In Kabul, Afghanistan, an Afghan soldier opened fire on U.S. troops in Afghanistan on Wednesday, wounded 3 before he was shot dead by American troops, an official did not witness said. Chicago Mayor Rob Emanuel wins runoff election as the mayoral runoff on Tuesday was the first since the city changed the way it conducts elections in the 1990s. Andrew Sadek was found in the North Dakota River with a bullet in his head after he was threatened with 41 years in prison if he didn't come a drug informant after he caught selling a small amount of pot. Washington, the U.S. Capitol building was rented out in January for a time, and metro trains kept on moving but on emergency power. London, global stock remained upbeat on Wednesday as a $70 billion mega deal in the European oil and gas sector stoked in a merger and acquisition that has fever-gripped investors this week. A look at the stock market report here on this. On this Wednesday morning here, Dow 17,875.42, down 5.43. S&P 500 2076.33, down 4.29, and Nasdaq 10.23, down 7.08. Cookies everywhere and hot on the heels of a return as Mega Diva and Cookie Line and Fox's hit drama Empire star. Tyrone G.P. Henson makes his debut as host on Saturday Night Live this weekend on NBC. Maroon 5 frontman Adam Levine is a certified heartthrob. The singer who was voted sexiest man alive in 2013 by People magazine was lynched as a female fan. One woman stormed the stage to hug him while he was performing at the Honda Center in Anaheim, California. Probably best known for his role as Chef Roscoe Coltrane in the American television series The Dukes of Hazzard in the late 70s and early 80s. Actor James Best sadly passed away on Monday night in hospice in Hickory, North Carolina at the age of 88. An artist's rendering of a brontosaurus as researchers see it today when a Diplodocus leghead is seen in an undated hand accuracy of David Bonanota in Milan, Italy. A new study revealed that the Sun 2 experiences seasonal change like Earth, which can now help predict solar storms better. Popular dietary supplements contain amphetamine-like chemicals stimulative and they are marketed as natural botanicals. A lethal strain of bird flu has infected an 8th turkey flock in Minnesota. The nation's top turkey producer just ordered about officials said on Tuesday, a day after a team of epidemiologists arrived to investigate how the disease is spreading.
Bluebell Creamery is suspended its recall products made in its Brooklyn Air Oklahoma plant after initial products tested that positive for bacteria known to be a leading cause of deadly food poisoning, the company announced on Tuesday. In sports news, Pacers sport. Chris Copeland was stabbed in the abdomen and was slashed outside a New York nightclub early Wednesday, according to a report. Here. And tonight, the Boston Celtics will be down in Detroit, taking on the Detroit Pistons. The Red Sox will be taking on the Philadelphia Phillies down in Philadelphia, and the Boston Bruins will be taking on the Washington Capitals. Game time 8 o'clock down in D.C. for the Bruins, 7:05 p.m. for the Red Sox in Philly, and 7 o'clock for the Celtics in Detroit. Peter Chill News Times now, 8:36, and it is time now for a travel report here on this Wednesday morning here, and we got an exit of Route 95 on the northbound side before Route 1 insurance, so expect some delays. And 95, a little slow from Deposit 3, the Norwood all the way down for Route 128 in Canton here. Route 24 northbound, so before Route 128 in Canton, due to an accident on 128 southbound around Route 24 in Canton, so expect some delays here. And we got some road work on Route 24 between 123 and Route 27 in Brockton, so expect some delays here. 129 on the southbound side, slope from Twain and Randolph all the way up to Puckbog Road. 129 on the southbound side, so from Route 24 in Canton all the way up to the Braintree Split. Route 3 on the northbound side, slope from South Weymouth on Route 18 all the way out to the Braintree Split here. All right. Southeast Expressway, northbound side, slow from the Braintree Split all the way up to Mass Ave. Southeast Expressway southbound, slow through Dorchester here. 120 on the southbound side, it's backed up from Route 95 in Canton all the way up to Route 138 in Canton here. Mass back in the eastbound side, a little slow from Route 120 west all the way up to the Austin Brandon tolls Mass back on the westbound side. Slow from Logan Airport all the way up to South Boston here. 120 on the northbound side. Slow from Route 1 in Norwood all the way up to Route 20 in Weston here. Due to the accident of 120 on the northbound side after the Mass Pike in Weston here. Route 1 on the southbound side is backed up from Route 60 Revere down for Charlestown here on Route 93, 120 on the southbound side, backed up from Route 3 in Burlington all the way up to Waltham here. 120 on the southbound side, it's also slow from Linfield all the way up to before Route 3 in Woburn here. 93 on the southbound side, slow from Bedford all the way up to the Zakin Bridge. 93 northbound, slow from Bedford all the way up to Route 120 in Reading here. Route 2 to the eastbound side, so from Route 60 to Belmont all the way up to Fresh Potter Parkway. Route 2 to the westbound side, so before Route 120 to Lexington here. Route 93 in the southbound side. Stop and go from North Andover all the way up to Route 128 in Reading here. Route 3 to the southbound side, slow from Lowell all the way up to Billerica, and then you hit the brakes again on Route 3 to the southbound side before Route 120 in the Burlington here, so expect some delays here. 495 on the northbound side, backed up from Route 2 in Lowellton all the way down for 225 in Westford. That's because we got some road work around 495 in Route 2 and an accident around 495 in Route 2. And 495 northbound side, slow for Westford. 495 south, slow through between Chelmsford and Westford here. 495 southbound, slow from North Andover all the way before Route 133 in Tewksbury here. 95 modified from 128 in Peabody all the way up to the New Hampshire border here. Everett Turnpike into the southbound side, slow due to an accident at Everett Turnpike here. So it's around that area after the Manchester Regional Airport, so expect few delays here. But otherwise, Everett Turnpike 93, 95, 101 is looking good, and Route 4 Up in New Hampshire here. Route 4, slow from Durham down for Spalding Turnpike, southbound, so from Route 4, Durham all the way out to Newington here. And Spalding Turnpike northbound. Slow around Route 95 here in Portsmouth. .495 on the southbound side, slow around Route 62 in Hudson, and .495 southbound. Little slow around 290 in Marlborough here, 290 eastbound, slow before .495 in Marlborough, 290 eastbound side, slow from downtown Worcester. .495 on the northbound side, slow from Route 16 in Milford, all the way before 135 in Hopkinton here. .95 on the northbound side, a little slow after Route 140 in Mansfield here. 99 on the northbound side, slow from Cumberland down for Woonsocket, 146 south, slow through North Smithfield here. 146 southbound, slow after Route 15 in North Providence, all the way down for downtown Providence. 95 on the southbound side, slow from Kentucky Outskirts down for downtown Providence. 95 on the northbound side, it's backed up from Route 37 in. Walk all the way down for downtown Providence, 195 westbound, slow due to an accident on 195 here. On the westbound side, around Route 114 in East Providence, so expect delays. It's backed up from East Providence down for downtown Providence here. Newport Bridge, slow more friends due to some road work here. Jamestown Bridge to the westbound side, a little slow. Eastbound side is looking good here. 195 on the westbound side, slow around the Bragman Bridge in Fall River here. And the Bourne Bridge to the southbound side, slow. 20 to the northbound side, slow around the Bourne Rotary. Sagamore Bridge a little slow here. A look at the MBTA alerts here. Civil Line, SL5, experienced about delays due to disabled bus. And on the commuter rail, Fitchburg South Factory Line, train 451, 7:32 a.m. from North Station delayed 20 to 25 minutes today due to mechanical problem here. Greenbush Line, train 074, 7:03 a.m. from Greenbush is now to move Creole Operated 20 to 25 minutes late. And Needham Line, trains 605, 604, 607, 608, and 606 all experiencing delays due to a late train traffic ahead and late train equipment here. And the Providence Stoughton Line, train 907, 740 a.m. from South Station delayed today 15-20 minutes due to track signal problems. And Providence Stoughton Line, train 908, 828 a.m. from Stoughton delayed today 10 to 15 minutes due to late train equipment here. Pierre Channel News Time, 8:44. Time now for a weather report for today. Rain activated after 3 p.m. Clouds down high about 46 degrees. East wind about 8 to 11 miles per gust size, 21 miles per chest precipitation to 6%. News precipitation less than a half 10 minutes possible. Tonight, rain before 11 p.m. Then rain is late, low around 34 degrees. Northeast wind about 9 to 11 miles per gust size, highest 25 miles per chest precipitation 8%. Little dose circulation expected for Thursday. Chance of rain, Petri Valley after 2 p.m. Otherwise, clouds sky high about 42 degrees. Northeast wind about 9 miles per gust size, highest 20 miles per chest precipitation is 40%. New precipitation of less than 10 minutes possible. Thursday, rain like the rain before 3 a.m. Petri Valley before 8 p.m. Then Petri Valley after 10 p.m. Otherwise, clouds sky low about 32 degrees. East wind about 3 to 7 miles per chest precipitation is 30%. New precipitation amounts between a quarter and 9 inches possible. Friday, chance of showers with thunderstorms also possible after 11 a.m. Petri Valley before 11 a.m. Otherwise, clouds sky high about 58 degrees. Light southwest wind about 6 to 9 miles per hour in the morning, increase into that. Ranger and chance of precipitation of 30%. Friday night, chance of showers maybe before midnight. Most of the clouds got low about 45 degrees. Chance of precipitation of 50%. For Saturday, mostly sunny, mostly coast guys about 57, low about 36 degrees. For Sunday, sunny, most coast guys. Look at that. High 61 degrees, low about 39 degrees. Monday, most sunny, most coast guys. How about that? 65 degrees and low about 45 degrees. And for Tuesday, Puck South guys about 64 degrees. No, temperature standing at 39 degrees overcast, guys. And that is going to be it for the Peter Channel Morning News on this April 8th, 2015 on a Wednesday morning. People say have a good day, and I will see you for a 11 a.m. news report. Have a good day.